Alright guys, so today I want to dedicate this episode to the people from Baltimore.
This was Frantic TV and this is in Baltimore, Maryland. Thanks for coming with us, yo.
Apparently there was a bridge that collapsed due to a cargo ship that bumped into the bridge.
At 1:29, just a few minutes later, sounds can be heard consistent with a collision. Officials say this communication helped clear some traffic from the bridge, but not before some vehicles went into the water.
And I gotta tell you, when I saw that, I was like, man, I know some people there. We went to Baltimore last year and we met with, man, some of the most amazing people in the e-bike community, like TJ and the other guys that represent Baltimore e-bike life. We came here to Baltimore and we found out that there's a big community of e-bikes here that we didn't know about. Here we're going to introduce the crew and the people behind that. Let's start here.
I'm TJ. I represent Bike Life Baltimore.
I'm Sunron Merlin.
So I'm No Gas Dash. I'm Jay. Go by No Gas Dash.
I'm Cedric. I go by Cedric Tattoo Grandma. I'm a local tattoo artist, but I'm an e-bike at night.
Let's get on the bikes and let's have some fun.
Welcome to Baltimore.
And I gotta tell you, man, I hope that everybody in that group is okay. Right now, according to the news, we are waiting on the pilots. It seems like they were asking for assistance like a minute before the crash. But man, it's interesting to hear something like this because that port in Baltimore is one of the biggest in the nation. And man, for this to not have safe guidelines to protect something from that happening is crazy. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm the only one, but sometimes when I'm riding my bike across a bridge, sometimes it crosses my mind, what will happen if the bridge collapses? I don't know if it's just me or it's just my crazy mind, but I always like mindful of like bridges, and man, I cannot imagine being there and having this whole platform collapse before your eyes. It must have been like really tough for the people that were there. So far there's a lot of people missing. I think most of them are people that were working on the site. They were like making repairs to the bridge, and so far I think they found a wrecked car that had two people that got stuck inside the car and they died there.
Divers located a red pickup truck submerged in approximately 25 feet of water. Divers recovered 2 victims of this tragedy trapped within the vehicle.
Among the 4 still missing and presumed dead are Miguel Luna from El Salvador, a father of 3, and Maynor Sandoval from Honduras. Officials say he is a father of 2. The port of Baltimore, which is the most trafficked and largest in the country, is still closed.
But yeah, man, this is really hard. Hopefully all the people that I know in the community, they're all good. And my prayers to the families and the victims. All right, so the other thing that I wanted to talk about is Onyx. When I first got into e-bikes, I remember me looking for e-bikes, and the top 3 e-bikes that people would recommend was Ceron, Super 73, and Onyx. Those were the 3 main manufacturers of e-bikes or e-moto that were really popular. And man, to see something like this happen to Onyx, where it's like you see there's a big following and a big community that they love the brand. They have clubs throughout the city and other parts of the states that they are focused on just riding Onyx. And to see a company like that collapse the way it did, it's like, man, it's amazing. Like having a popular product and not being able to manage it the right way. It's starting with the loss of their 2 founders. because that was like the beginning of the end for that company when Tim, which I interviewed a few years ago.
We have Tim from Onyx. He's going to talk about the company and future products and what we got going on right now here.
Correct. Yeah, so right now we have the Onyx RCR and the Onyx CTY, and we just came out with our new Onyx LZR, which is a dirt jump inspired electric bike.
Left the company because of differences of opinion. According to him, the direction that the company was going was not something that he wanted to be part of it. And then the passing of the other co-founder, which also a young guy, and man, it was like, what is going on with this company? And now the CEO is stepping out. It's not giving a good sign to all those people that have pre-orders. People that don't know what's going on, they're just like taking orders for bikes that they're not going to deliver. I don't think they haven't filed for bankruptcy, but when you don't have anybody managing the company, this is man, I've never seen something like that before in any company. Hopefully this company will get bought out by another big company, because I gotta tell you, they do have a good product, and I would hate to see that company go away. All right, guys, so talking about something more fun, I have here the #1 clip of the month, the best of the best on Frantic TV.
Good morning. This is David from S3 Customer Service. How can I help you?
Yeah, so this is the situation. I purchased some tail lights from Supernova. They're very popular. And man, this thing is not a plug and play, so I just need help trying to figure this out. Or do you think that you can help me with something like this?
I can help you with anything that you would like. First things first, I need to know your panty and bra size. For specific reasons, because, you know, when you ask for help from Davey and you come in a Davey's bike shop, you have to wear a dress. It's like automatic, like it's like culture for the community that you have to wear a dress, and it's okay. You do need screwdrivers. You need L key, one L key. You don't need to bring the set. You could bring the set if it makes you feel good, but just need one L key. I need a Coca-Cola. It has to be warm. It can't be too cold and it can't be too hot. It just has to be warm. And by the way, if you don't mind writing me a letter of recommendation so I can send it to President Trump to let him know that I am the candidate of 2024. But you said you need help with what again?
Some tail lights.
I got you.
Man, that was wild. All right, so now it is time for one of our favorite segment, The Weather with Richie Ramos.
Coming to you live from New York City, Richie Ramos.
Good morning, Ampheads. Today is March 28, 2024, 8 a.m. Current temperature is 46 degrees, going up to the high of 60 with light rain basically all day. So it's going to be a wet one. That's what she said. Anyway, with that being said, there ain't no keeping between the ditches or wear your helmet and leave no one behind today, because it's wet. Mojao. You know the rest. This is Richie Ramos reporting to you live from the Boogie Dial Bronx for Frantic TV. Stay safe, bitches. Uno.
Oh, well, thank you, Richie. I guess no riding today. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.